I'm not here to be a part of a team that's just average. We're about being great, and it's fantastic to see the energy that the playing list has.
We're on the eve of round one, and I'm joined by our new development coach, Choco Williams. Choco, you've been here for 3 months now, settling in nicely, no doubt. Are you enjoying your role?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to get the opportunity to get back in the AFL. I'm very grateful, and I have to pay back everything to Melbourne. I'm trying to do that now.
Can you give a bit of an insight into what your role actually entails?
Look, the first thing is the first two third-year players I have in a little group, the David Neates Academy, DNA group, where we meet every week, and we make sure that they're welfare and understanding the game, and just make sure that they've got someone to be close and knows the pathway that so many people have been on, and give them some confidence with that. Also, I'm in charge of the development of the whole playing list, so if anyone's working on their tackling or kicking or whatever, I'm certainly over that. And then also to help the coaches where I can in any of the experience that I've had. So it's a great role, and it's very, very similar to what I had at Richmond a few years back.
You have worked for quite a few clubs, obviously Port Adelaide, GWS, Richmond, and more recently Werribee. All those experiences, do you feel like they help what you bring here?
Yeah, all the time. Each of them do help, and I love to keep learning. So my sister's got a master's in psychology. I learn a lot of her and use quite a lot of that in regard to trying to get the best out of the playing group, making sure that we stay really connected and appreciate people and what they do around the place, and then have high expectations for the players. I'm not here to be a part of a team that's just average. We're about being great, and it's fantastic to see the energy that the playing list has, and the coaches here and the staff. Everyone's working in the same direction, so that's great.
A big focus for you has been on the skills. I think fans would no doubt say that has been off for this club in recent years. Do you feel like that's improved over the pre-season at all?
They're working really hard, especially on the kicking. We understand that there was a bit of work to be done there, and everyone's just jumped on board. I'm a teacher, and that's what I've done all my life. I love to look at what they can't do and then help them find a solution, and if that doesn't work, I'll find something else. It's not always just that player can't do it. It's what us coaches can deliver to try and help them understand it, and then and be calm enough to be able to deliver it under pressure. And the test will be each week, and you don't pick up things very, very quickly in footy. It takes some time, especially the skills that might have been poorly learnt back in the day, and you have to relearn those, and to understand that it doesn't go just straight up like that. I take a lot of confidence out of, I can remember coaching Matthew Lloyd when he first started at 16 and 17, and there were weeks where he didn't touch the ball, but you can see what a superstar he was going to be. You can see in his actions and his training, and to then follow that through with Tredrea and Corns and those sort of players. Travis Boak had a lot of anxiety about his play and where he might get to, and then 12 of the young players at Richmond, they were unsure about their pathway, and to be able to give them some certainty and help them along the way, and then all of a sudden, 3-time premiership players. That's the thrill that I get in coaching now, and I really look forward to be able to deliver the same sort of return for the Melbourne players.
In terms of our coaching group, it's a bit of a different setup this year. Goodwin, Chaplin, yourself coming in with Uze and Stafford. Are you liking what those guys bring individually and as a team?
Yeah, look, it's always a little interesting, and takes a little bit of time for the coaches to blend in, but everyone has their own particular skills, and I think that everyone is all grateful to listen to those, and also aware that I can learn something off that person. And when everyone's open to that, I think we really move forward quickly. I've been thrilled by the work ethic and the knowledge and the expertise that they bring, each of them, and I'm really looking forward to match day.
You mentioned you're spending some time with some of the young kids. You've got James Jordan, Cade Chandler, Luke Jackson. People are talking about those a lot. Are there any in particular that you're excited to see have a crack this year?
Look, all of those guys, I've been really interested in seeing Cozzy and see what he might do, especially given the chance through the midfield. Having seen people like Wanganeen and Burgoyne and those and Byron Pickett, of course, I have great expectations, not to just fill a role, but to dominate the play, and hopefully we can get that happening. Luke Jackson's got great upside. So disappointed with Sam getting injured, Sam Wiedemann, because bloody hell, I can see him doing some great things, similar to what I saw Treadray and Corns in their work ethic and wanting to get somewhere. So I look forward to that. Cade Chandler, look, he's just been bobbing up, and there's no reason why he can't play lots of footy and lots of successful forward half footy. And the two guys, Tom Sparrow and James Jordan, their willingness to do their team role in amongst the kind of superstars of the midfield, it's a great balance there, and we need that sort of balance around the place. And they're very humble guys, and there's some great players that have come through that way, and I look for them to be the same.
We saw some good signs from them in the 2 practice matches. They've gone in different directions, the Richmond and the Bulldogs games. What do you sort of take from those heading into round 1?
Yeah, as I said, things don't go just perfectly for you. There's some changes in some of the personnel which changed some of the results, but we have to be really consistent with our effort and with our contested stuff. And we were great against Richmond and we were poor against Bulldogs, so that's not good enough. And we're trying to address that. We can bounce back straight away. We got a bit of a whack in the bum from last week, and we need to come to the MCG, which is our home. Honestly, I remember the last time I was there thinking, well, that's the last time I'm ever going to be involved in a game at the MCG. And just like the players, it's brand new again. They haven't been there for a long time, and I can't wait to see all our Melbourne supporters. I know that there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them there waiting for us to show something. You come, it's a bit of chicken and the egg. You come and you yell and you support, and we'll deliver.
There's no doubt there's a little bit of pressure on this season coming off a couple of poor years. I guess this club has been deprived of success for a while, but can you tell this group's hungry to change that?
Very much so. Right from the start, everyone's working through the team values and culture and all that stuff. You can say it all. It sounds good right now, but we have to deliver on it, and we're looking forward to doing that. It won't get right. We won't get it perfect every week, but as long as there's a definite sign that we're moving in the right direction, I'm sure everyone will be on board.
There's a lot to look forward to, Choco. Thanks very much for your time.
And make sure you get there to the G and look forward to that first bounce.